So, been thinking a little bit and seeing a lot of posts about helping people find their dream home. It's a myth. This is Closing Time with Realtor Tom. And I'm here to tell you that your dream home isn't a dream home if you can get it, right? It's like once you get your dream home, it's no longer a dream. So it's always that thought of going from where you're at and increasing a little bit, steps to eventually be where you want to be. So let's talk about dream homes. What is your dream home? One, I can't afford it. Hell, I'm on my 5th home and it's not my dream home, I'll tell you. But I've increased every single place that I've lived. I have elevated just a little bit from where I was at. First home I bought was in Georgia, and it was a 2-bedroom townhouse, 1,147 square feet. I'm surprised I remember that. This is like 2002. So 1,147 square foot townhome. Downstairs was living room, dining room, kitchen. Upstairs, 2 bedrooms and a bath. I think there was a half bath downstairs. I don't remember. Small yard, but you're like connected to the neighbors on both sides. And, the next one was a brick ranch, a little bit bigger. And then further down the line, you start to kind of realize what it is, the things that you like, and the things that you don't like, because you're living in a house. And, at first you're like, oh man, I really love this huge backyard. That's what I had in Georgia, huge backyard. And then I had to cut the grass. And that was such a pain. So when I got there, I was like, oh, this is a dream, having a huge fenced in backyard for my dogs and this and that. But then I got there and it's no longer a dream. So think about your dream home. What is that? 8,000 square feet. It's got a pool, 6 bedrooms, a theater, and, 2 living areas and all this fancy stuff, right? But then eventually you realize that you have to clean all that stuff. So that's not a dream. I'm not dreaming about having to do maintenance or pay a pool guy or, whatever the case may be. The house is too big. So now I'm in my dream home and it's not a dream. And I'm like, oh man, I need to move from this big house and go find something else that's more suitable to me. That's why we have people who buy houses and they're like, oh man, I need to upgrade. And then you have people who are here and you're like, I need to downgrade because now I have too much home that I need to basically downsize and get rid of all this stuff because I don't want to live in a huge house. So dream home is a myth. It doesn't exist at all. I'm sorry to burst your bubble. But what it is and what you should be thinking is finding the right home for right now. That's it. Find the right home for right now. Yes, it needs to have all the things that are necessary. Say your family has a certain size, you need to have a certain bedroom count, you need to have a bathroom count, whatever that is. Perhaps it's a house that's a single story because you don't want to be up and down the steps, or perhaps you're handicapped and you need to have a handicap accessible home, or someone in the family is handicapped and you want them to feel comfortable when they come there. So you think about all those things when you are going on a home search. Those things are necessary at that moment. Then what happens is your family grows up. The kids become adults. And then they move out and they go to college. And then there you are with this huge house. And you have all these rooms and there's no one left to clean them except for you. And it's no longer a dream. But that was the right house at that time when you purchased it. And then, you kind of grow out of it, or, whatever your reasons, things change, family dynamics change. Perhaps you had the dream home when you were a bachelor and it was a 2-bedroom or a studio or whatever, and it was great for you, partying and this and that, and then you get married and then things change. So you have to find the right home for right now. There is no such thing as your dream home. If you can buy it, it's no longer a dream, right? Think about it. This is Realtor Tom, and this was Closing Time.